Okay, first video. Let's see how this goes. Oh, they want to boil right there. Hopefully the audio is good. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out later. Been wanting to make a video for a while, but just haven't, honestly. And also I'm super busy. But so as you can see, I've got a lot of setups out here. Some of them look crazy. Some of them are actually kind of nice that I've recently bought, like this one. This is definitely my nicest, and I've got another one exactly like it. Rod's a Abu Garcia Veritas, and the reel is a Daiwa Tatula 80. We got another one exactly like it, and then my second nicest is probably this Lew's Mach 2 reel that I have. I've got two of the Mach 2 reels down there, and this one I've got on a pretty decent rod, and that one was just a random rod that I had. But basically I've got a bunch of stuff out here, and I've got like 3 or 4 more rods in the car, just because I've been getting a lot of new stuff recently, so I want to try it out. So we'll just kind of see what works and what doesn't. But I've got a spinner bait on this one I'm throwing right now, and then I've got a square bill crankbait. There's a jabberjaw on one of them. I've got a buzz bait on one because I've been getting some topwater bites. I love throwing a buzz bait. And then on the other one, I have, it's a jerk bait, but the bill is like backwards, essentially, if that makes sense. So basically it's like, instead of the bill, I'll show you in a second, but instead of the bill being like it normally is, it's like flipped over, so that basically it still jerks the same in the water and has the same motion, but it falls backwards. So like it falls back toward the fish. And I think they made it more specifically for like live scope and stuff, but obviously I don't have a boat, so we're gonna see how well it works without live scope. Oh, something's hitting it. Come on, eat it. Eat it. Well, they're hitting it, but that one was too small to eat it. But yeah, so basically I wanted to make this channel, one, just because obviously I love fishing. I would love to make it my job, but obviously until I can have a following and, you know, something to support that and support me financially, that it just has to be a hobby. So that's one reason. Another reason is I really would like to help people, you know, answer questions, whatever, help people better their fishing if I can help, just because I had to basically learn everything on my own. I had to teach myself everything, just because, I mean, my dad, you know, obviously my parents always took me fishing and stuff, but they didn't really know. It was just more like put a bobber on a Zebco 33 with a worm, and, you know, that was their idea of fishing, which is fine. That's what got me hooked on it in the first place. But, you know, obviously there's so much more to fishing, and obviously I still don't know everything there is. So in helping other people, I would also like this channel to be so that I can continue to learn more. So, you know, if at any point you have any comments or suggestions or questions or whatever, feel free to let me know. But yeah, so I'll be doing majority bass fishing. I mean, that's pretty much all I do, unless I go to the beach. I actually just recently got back from a beach trip where we did some shark fishing and stuff. But I love bass fishing. It's so much fun. You can you're never gonna know everything about bass fishing. Like there's always something new to learn, always something different to do. It's awesome. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and start posting a decent amount, just kind of when I have time. I mean, I work a regular job, so I don't have a ton of time to always be making videos and stuff. But you know, whenever I can, and hopefully I can get to where maybe this could be sustainable and I could do this, you know, for my job, and I could be posting videos all the time. But yeah, so I fished this pond quite a lot. Well, it's technically on the map, it's technically called a lake, but I fish here probably more than anywhere else. It's just close to where I live, and the fishing's typically pretty good. The last few times I came out here, they've been on beds, but it's kind of overcast today, so I can't, and I forgot my sunglasses, so I can't really see them on beds today. But last few times I've come out here, I've caught some pretty decent ones. A couple of largemouths on beds, a couple spots. So, you know, just kind of trying to figure out what they want to eat, but also trying to figure out my setups, which is why you will probably see me backlash these reels quite a bit. but yeah, so I'll try to quit yapping now and just fish. Maybe we can catch a few once we figure out what they're eating. I think it looks like out in the middle there's like maybe a shad spawn going on. There's just a bunch of action up on the top, which I have not adjusted my reels enough to be able to cast it that far without confidently knowing that I'm not gonna backlash, and I would rather not do that to these reels. But I'll probably, well, I say that, but I may try and work my way around the bank over there and around, depending on how it goes right here. I don't know, I kind of like staying right around this area just because I park over here, and the bank over there gets kind of steep, and I'm in flip-flops, and carrying this many rods is kind of a hassle, but we'll see. I'm kind of surprised I've only gotten that one bite on the spinnerbait. Excuse me. Because usually they're pretty active on the spinnerbait, especially in the shad color, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll change it up here in a second if we don't get anything. Man, I can't believe I forgot my sunglasses. They're actually in my wife's car. Because usually there's a few beds right here along this bank where I'm standing, all up and down through here. Oh, they want to boil. Let's see if that was a bass. Forgive the shakiness and crookedness of the camera. I'm still, like I said, this is my first actual video, so I'm still trying to figure all this out and how to best do it. I've got it. Oh, there went a big one swimming off. I've got it on a chest strap or a chest mount right now, but I don't know. We'll have to kind of play around with some stuff and see what the best option is. But yeah, I figured there's stuff on it. Dang it. But basically, I was telling y'all about my setups, not to like show off my nice setups, which yes, I'm very proud of them because I finally had the money to buy them, but also just because, like, before this, I did not, like, I don't have nice gear. I buy the cheapest, like, obviously I still want it to be higher quality, but I buy the cheapest stuff that I can that's gonna still perform pretty decent. Just because I mean, I budget, like I have a budget. I don't want to break the bank on some of this gear, you know. So if I don't have the money for something, I'm not gonna buy it. But let's kind of put down the spinning rod for now. Try something else for a second. I was really thinking that spinner bait was gonna do good, but it's okay. Here's that bait that I was telling you all about. The jerk bait with you see how the bill is like upside down? Apparently it makes it fall back toward the fish. Let's try that for a second. I was actually gonna throw the buzz bait next, but let's go to this. This is probably got backlash the first couple casts, but let's just go with it and see. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, so I'm supposed to let this thing sink first. What? As you can tell, I am not used to throwing this thing. I just bought it recently. It's got some pretty good motion in the water though. I see it. Whoa, that falls. Okay, so maybe that is not what I was expecting. That falls so much faster than I thought it would. What's going on there? So we're gonna have to adjust. I might throw this a few more times and then kind of put it down. I really just wanted to see kind of what it did since it was new and I hadn't thrown it before. But yeah, this is obviously the Lose Mach 2 reel. It's really nice, but the rod I have it on is I think I bought it for like $5 at a thrift store somewhere. It's not but that's what I was talking about with buying cheap stuff. Like it's still a rod, still works, you know. It's just not as good as some of the others. Obviously it doesn't have the longer handle, so that kind of throws you off, but the sensitivity is really good on it. It's very flexy. The action on it is a lot more wiggly. Okay, I'm not so sure about this bait. It's kind of just doing flips in the water. Maybe it is. Okay, let's cast it a couple more times, kind of see, but I don't know. I might have to sell that one. If y'all are interested, let me know. Or just save it for maybe when I have a boat one day. I don't know. It's just not really doing what I envisioned it to do. It does fall backwards, that's for sure. I mean, it's cool because it has a different action than a typical jerk bait. But sorry if I'm talking too much, y'all. Just let me know in the comments. It's my first one, so I'm just kind of yapping away. But I don't know. I think with this, I just kind of have to figure out how to fish it, because it also, yeah, I don't know. It also feels weird when it falls backwards. Yeah, we're gonna put that one down for now. Maybe I'll tie something else onto this rod, but I don't know. That's weird. It's cool. It's weird. I don't know if I like it. These bugs. I knew I was gonna get tore up out here. Which thankfully the weather kind of evened out. It's actually really nice out here. And as I say that, the sun is coming out. I thought it was gonna be super hot, but Actually feels pretty nice. Let's see. Okay, let's go for the buzz bait. I've got a Yamamoto, I don't remember what it's called, some kind of Yamamoto trailer on it, which it looks really sick, but I'm probably gonna have to change it out soon because I caught a fish on this like last week and it, I mean, tore straight through the middle of it. So we'll see how long this thing lasts. Maybe I can flip it over or something, but I don't know. We're gonna have to hopefully make it last a little longer. See if we can't get something on the buzz bait. I've actually caught a decent amount out here on topwater before. Just in the past, like caught some on whopper ploppers. I've caught some on, I don't know if I've caught any on frogs out here, but caught some on buzz baits. Just a bunch of different random stuff. They can get pretty aggressive out here, which is great because it's a pretty popular place to fish. There's typically, I'm honestly surprised there's not more people fishing out here right now, but so I'm really glad they're still aggressive, even though it's kind of overfished. But I was right where I wanted to cast it, but nothing hit it. That stinks, but oh well. But yeah, you kind of just, like, everybody's always critiquing and being like, oh, why do you change your bait so much? Like, why do you have so many rods? Like, but I mean, you gotta figure out what the fish are biting. Like, if they're not biting what you're throwing, why would you keep throwing it? I mean, like, yeah, you might occasionally get a few bites here and there, but like, if they're not biting it, they're not biting it. So you gotta change and figure out what they are biting. And I mean, it changes. I mean, it probably changes 4 or 5 times throughout the day, and then, I mean, if it's a different day, it's gonna be completely different. So you just gotta play around and figure out what they're wanting to bite. I just know my luck. Gonna be my first video, and I'm not gonna catch a single fish. But that's how it is sometimes, you know. I mean, I feel like I watch fishing YouTubers, you know, every once in a while, and I feel like it's just kind of not like unrealistic, because I mean, obviously they're catching the fish, it's real, but it just kind of puts unrealistic standards for people that are starting to fish, and so then it just kind of gets them down and kind of is depressing, to say the least. Like, when you're seeing all your favorite YouTubers and TikTokers catching all these huge fish and all these tons of bass when they're going fishing, and then every time you go out you're lucky to catch one. So it's just, I mean, it's not bad to not catch fish, you know. I mean, I just enjoy being out here, and you know, it's just a plus if you catch fish. And that's also the thing about bass fishing, is whatever you expect them to be doing, they're probably not doing it. Like, I know it sounds weird, but like, I'm very shocked that I haven't at least gotten a hit on this buzzbait down this bank. But like, it's bass are, oh crap, there we go. Bass are very, what's the word? They change a lot. Like, they are constantly changing, constantly moving around. You know, they're so unpredictable. Like, you can't get disappointed when you don't catch anything. Like, even, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I have some of those apps, like the Bass Force app, like, you know, like where all the pros are telling you what to throw and everything. Like, they're all great and wonderful, but like, they help you get started, but you're not gonna know what to throw until you get out there and see what the fish are doing. Like, every body of water is different, every day is different. Like, it's not just kind of a one bait catches all kind of thing. So you just gotta, you can't get discouraged. You can't give up because you see everybody else catching fish and you're not. Trust me, I had my years, and I mean years, of just going to fish and not catching a thing. Not even, like, I was convinced there weren't fish anywhere. And like, my parents, which obviously, like, jokingly, would literally make jokes and say like, oh, well, the fish see you come out and they just swim off, they get scared. But I mean, it was true. Like, but it was also just because I didn't really know what I was doing. But then once I started figuring out more what to do and, you know, what to throw and everything, I started catching more fish. And honestly, sorry, I know I'm talking so much, but I'll be so honest, my comfort bait is just a regular paddle tail swim bait. Like, I have caught more fish on that than anything else by far. It's just, I mean, it's very realistic, it's very plain, like, it's easy to throw. Like, it just resembles a small bait fish. So like, even in pressured ponds and lakes, like, fish are still gonna want to eat bait fish. So like, as long as you're fishing it right and fishing it to where they want it, then they're gonna eat it. But I'm trying not to throw that today so that I can throw all my different new stuff and just try new things, because I have all this new stuff because I made the mistake of getting on Whatnot. I don't know if y'all heard of that, but which I got good deals on the stuff, which is great and all, but I spent entirely too much money on this stuff, all the stuff. But I'm trying to at least use it and try it all out to see if I like it or don't like it, and see if I want to keep it or sell it and all that. But and really, last time I came out here, I think I caught one or two on a spinnerbait, but I really wasn't catching anything until a little later in the day, and then they started biting that swim bait that I throw. I caught a few on that. Golly, ants or something? I know I'm gonna get torn up by mosquitoes. Mosquitoes love me for some reason, but so who knows? I might not catch anything for a little bit, and then they'll start biting all of a sudden. Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep throwing this for a minute and see if we can't get a cool topwater blow up, which kind of stinks because I know there's a bed right over there, but with all this algae and crap, oh, that's actually a pretty good cast. Okay, really trying not to get all this algae stuck in it. Okay, so let's put that down for now and throw this crankbait for a little bit. I really am trying. I got a lot of crankbaits off Whatnot, so I'm really trying to start using them more because I mean, I'll be honest, I never use crankbaits. I don't know why. When I was learning how to fish, I never really knew how to throw them or swim them, and so I never used them. But I'm really trying to start using them and getting better with them. So we'll see. But this one I've got on is a Jabberjaw. I think is it 13 Fishing? It's the brand, I think. I don't know. It's just got like a red underbelly and like a gold body. And I mean, I can feel it swimming. I don't think it rattles. It's more the jaw, hence why it's called Jabberjaw. Let's see. Yeah, 13 Fishing Jabberjaw. See, it's just red belly. It looks sick. I mean, if I was a fish, I'd eat it, to be honest. But, you know, I'm not, so what do I know? It feels awesome in the water. I mean, because that jaw, it basically just pivots the whole way through the water, so it gives it a really natural kind of rattle, but also a really cool swim motion. Trying to throw this red because it's still kind of close to the crawfish spawn, so I'm kind of trying to get some action on the red, and also because that's what I've been seeing all the pros throwing. I was watching Redcrest today. Dang, yeah, I caught up. I was watching Redcrest earlier, and Mark Daniels Jr. was catching, I mean, he caught, I don't even know how many on red crankbaits, but, you know, I'm not a pro, far from it, so who knows what I'm doing wrong. Somebody's having a birthday party at the pool. God, I'm not getting nothing, guys. I knew this would happen, but just whatever. It's a pretty day out. Good to be out here. Good to finally film my first video. Maybe we'll at least catch one. Oh, there went one right there. Couldn't see him, I just saw the result of him swimming away, but maybe I will have to pull out the old swim bait, especially if I keep getting all this crap on the stuff I'm throwing. This reel is a old Abu Garcia, but I mean, it's lasted a while. Still works pretty good. I try to put my heavier stuff on it, like crankbaits, big jigs, stuff like that. I don't know why, but I just do. And that thing looks so good in the water. Okay, we got out the other one with old Trusty on it, the swim bait. As you can tell, I need to put a new one on it because it's all twisted around. But as I have 18 rods out here, I'm going to put up. I really want to keep throwing into that. We're gonna put up this one and this one. I think we're about to start walking, but I obviously don't want to carry all these rods. Well, we'll put this one up too, since I've got the other one made. Okay, we got those put up. I am getting bit, guys. Hopefully this doesn't keep up, so I don't have to leave. I know that sounds real manly to leave over some bug bites, but boy, these bugs tear it up out here. Let's see if before we change this soft plastic, if we can't find this fish sitting right here on this bed and catch him. See him right now. Yeah, there he is right there. He just chased a few little bait fish up to the bank. Let's see if we can't swim this through his bed a couple of times and get him to bite. 'Cause, I mean, he's chasing him off his bed, but he's not really eating at him. Golly, look at that crap. That's just lovely. Just lovely. I mean, just barely was hanging on to him. Alright, we gotta catch at least one for y'all. That would be pretty embarrassing if I didn't catch a single fish on my first video. But it's how it is sometimes. Right now I'm literally, I just have this swim bait sitting there jumping on the bottom of his bed. See if he'll swim down and eat it. But usually, oh yeah, there he is. Just didn't swim over to it though. Come on, buddy. I know you don't want me on your bed. And for those of you that don't know, because I mean I didn't for the longest time. When I'm saying bed, I'm meaning like when they're spawning. It's like when they come up and the females lay the eggs and the males protect the beds. That's what I'm referring to. So he's sitting here on his bed protecting it and chasing all the other little bait fish off of it. So I'm really just trying to annoy him enough that he'll eat it. And typically if I sit here and bounce it, God, I mean, he's just chasing them straight off. typically, if I sit here and bounce it enough on the bottom of his bed, they'll eat it, but this guy is being stubborn. I can tell you that much. Stubborn. If I would have brought my box that had my glide baits in it, y'all would for sure see me throwing a glide bait on and putting it right here on his bed. Because they get really territorial, and even if they don't want to eat it, they'll hit it or like bite at it simply to get it off their bed. And especially if there's like a bigger fish that's threatening them on their bed, ooh, they'll tear that up. But man, we're getting skunked right now. This is quite unfortunate, especially since I always catch something out here. I mean, my swim bait's swimming a little crooked, but it honestly should just help it because it makes it look more like a injured bait fish. Well, this dude is just uninterested. I don't even know if y'all can see this. I'm just bouncing it around all over his bed. There's some bait fish swimming on the top right there. Okay, well, he is not interested, so I think we're gonna start walking down the bank a little bit. Of course I get it caught again. Just clean it off a little bit and then we'll start walking some. And I know it's kind of overkill walking around with 4 rods, but I mean it's really just because it's a lot easier to not have to retie and cut everything off with. It's like every time I want to change a bait, I don't have to cut it off, retie, all that. I just gotta grab the other rod, you know? Which I know it looks ridiculous when I'm carrying 4 rods, but I don't really care. People can think what they want, you know? I don't mind, because I'm out here having a good time. Okay. I know there's some beds up this bank, but I also know where this algae is sitting on top of, it's gonna be quite hard to fish those beds, which is so unfortunate. But we're gonna just roll with it. Yeah, there's a bed right there. Make sure my car is locked. Yep. This little gap right here, the bed right there. But I don't know if there's one on it. It might just be a little tiny fish that's doing that and clearing it out. Yeah, I think it's actually a very small bass that is clearing all that out. Sorry guys, I know it's crooked. This thing's just kind of sitting weird on my chest, but I'm gonna try and figure out how to fix it for in the future. God, dude, this algae is killing me. This algae's insane, dude. That one right there, that board. Golly, bro. This is crazy. Oh, but it's just part of it. Oh, there went the tail. Guess it's time for a new one. And no, I'm not just gonna throw this on the ground. I'm gonna put it in my pocket and throw it away later. Don't litter, guys. You gotta keep the outdoors healthy so that we can keep fishing and hunting and everything else. There we go. Okay, got that one. See if I can rig this one up decently. Ow. Come on, go. Alright, I guess that's gonna have to work. Not perfect, but it'll do. Let's just go straight out and see if anything's kind of lurking around. Yeah, this algae's pretty unfortunate because it's really gonna mess up the fishing close to the bank, which is where a lot of them are hanging out right now. But I know there's some hanging out a little deeper because I think around here it's mostly spawn right now, but I think there's a lot of post spawn as well. Just because I mean it's been pretty warm here for a while now, and they've been sitting on beds for a long time. So I mean, I wouldn't doubt that there's a lot of post spawn fish right now. Man, it is killing me that I did not bring my sunglasses, dude. Because I mean, there could be fish sitting right there and I can't see them because of the glare. Okay, here's a spot that's got a little less algae. Cast it down this banking. Well, I found the one spot of algae that there was. Good grief, dude. And if you're wondering, which I'm sure a lot of you already know, but like the whole reason I reel it in like that when there gets algae on it is because it affects the way that the bait swims. So like it just completely messes up the whole appeal to the fish. Like it doesn't even look like a fish anymore swimming through the water, you know. This is why I'm really... Did y'all just see that go across the top of the water? Or am I imagining things? Ooh, this stinking algae. Okay, yeah, that... What is this bass doing? There's a bass that is like hitting on the top out there. But it is really pretty out here, guys. So, catch something or not, it's just good to be out here. man, is it frustrating. I can't get nothing. They gotta start biting here soon. I mean, it's cooling down. It's getting close to supper time. They gotta start livening up. Oh, I thought I missed it too. But no, I didn't. Because why would I? Golly, dude, this algae is just the worst. Alright, I'm gonna cast this a couple more times. Honestly, probably just one. And then we're gonna throw the other 3 for a little bit and see if we can't get nothing. I can go a little slower and just kind of move it around a little more. Okay, so we're gonna lay this one down for a minute and throw this buzz bait real quick. See if we can't at least stir them up. That ant just fell straight on my leg. God, bro, bugs. One thing y'all figure out about me, if you keep watching the videos, is bugs are my arch nemesis. I'm not kidding. And actually, this tree that's down in the water right here, the first one, well, actually both of them, they used to be standing up, and I actually caught a few decent sized bass when they were still standing up on a whopper plopper right through there. It was actually awesome. Came up and just blew up on it. Thought I had one for a second, but no, I just wasn't paying attention and got some more algae. Well, guys, this isn't really going to plan, but I expected nothing less for my first video, so I apologize for that. But we're gonna keep, if you did stay for this far into the video, thank you. We're gonna keep fishing and see if we can't at least catch one before we gotta get out of here. Let's see if I can't get some action out. Okay, yeah, there it goes. That's just to top it all off. Man, that's just annoying. Tried to cast it too hard and just, that's frustrating. Thankfully it's okay. That is also why I use braid, everyone, because even when you bird nest braid, it is so much easier to get out than mono or fluoro or whatever you're throwing. Hopefully soon I can go to the pond that I enjoy going to, because I know I'll catch some stuff there. It's honestly crazy to me that nothing's even swiped at this buzzbait, just because I know it's annoying. It's the whole point of it. There's a turtle. I like turtles. snapping so long? Man, dude, this is frustrating. I mean, I had that one little nibble when I first started throwing the spinnerbait, and that is just it, dude. This is crazy. Actually, last time I was out here, there was a guy that was out here fishing, and he told me he's caught some of the biggest ones right under that fountain. But I know for a fact I cannot cast there from here. My only chance would be casting from that dock, but I don't want to interrupt their birthday party out there and walk through the pool. I also just enjoy throwing buzzbaits because they sound cool. Man, how did I get... Whatever, it's still spinning. Man, guys, this is frustrating, but it happens more often than not, to be brutally honest with you. Let's keep moving a little bit, and I'll throw a few other... Golly, bro, why do ants... It's like their hobby is just to crawl on your stuff. Like it doesn't make sense. It's like that's what they enjoy doing in their free time. It's just crawling all over your stuff. Like it's not even food stuff. If it was food, that would be understandable. But it's just regular old stuff. Don't see me right through here, just off a glance. I'm sure, I mean, there's gotta be some hanging out around these trees. See if we can't get them a little riled up with this buzz bait, and then maybe catch them with something else. Really, I should have got a frog out of the car for all this algae. I mean, you just can't do nothing when it comes to the algae unless you're punching straight through it or going on top of it with a frog. And right now, I have none of the above. So... Okay, nothing my camera is heating up, dude. And the battery's getting low. Of course it is. Alright, we're gonna keep walking because the camera is on 21% battery. I should have grabbed, just like I should have grabbed the frog out of the car, I should have grabbed one of the extra batteries out of the car, but I didn't. And I just know, as soon as this camera dies, I'm gonna catch a fish. I know it. I guarantee it. We're gonna at least keep going for now and see if we can at least catch one before the camera dies. I'd love to be able to cast it right up under that pretty tree right there, but I am not confident in my casting skills, especially with these rods that I just now started using. So we will not be casting up under there. Let's see if we can bring it across. Log without. Oh, dude, I know there's some down in that tree, because I mean that's just where bass like to live, but I don't have anything that I can cast down into it. It's not going to get snagged or caught up in it. Okay, let's keep moving a little bit. We're going to go down to the end of this bank and then just going to cast all these things real quick and see if we can't get nothing. And then by then I'm sure the camera will die, and then we'll make our way back to the car, and I will catch one as I'm walking back to the car after the camera died. I promise you that's what happens. Promise. I don't understand why they don't eat it. Sorry, I had an ant on my leg. Okay, see this? Guys, this is why I don't throw crankbaits a lot. Never have any luck. But we're going to keep it on this rod so that we are forced to keep throwing them. But since I'm getting skunked, let's see. Let's actually pull out the old bass forecast actually, sorry, Bass Force app and see what the pros are saying. Pro picks. Jerk bait, crank bait, soft swim bait, lipless. Yeah, see, it hasn't changed, to be honest. Scrounger. I need to get a scrounger. That's one thing I don't have. Lipless jigs. Okay, well, that didn't help at all. That's alright. Let's throw this spinnerbait a little more. Because I'm really shocked I haven't caught one on this yet. I mean, it's because I know they have shad spawns in here. And it's that really good shad color. And it's got the 2 Colorado blades on it. So that's the bigger circular blades compared to the thinner blades. Which I really like the bigger circular ones. I guess just because they thump harder. I don't know. A little bit of crap on it, but oh, you're joking. No way that's on another line. Oh, dude. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, that's so annoying. Let's see if we can't swing it just right and get it off. Oh, baby, look at that. It's almost like I'm a pro at getting stuff untangled because I get it tangled so much. I'm actually blown away that I just got that out. I thought for sure that thing was gone. But here we are. And I'm casting right back over there. I can't believe I just got that out. That's insane. Oh, hello, Mr. Goose. Okay, since we're not having luck on that side, let's try this side. Instead of just hammering the same spot. Oh, that's that same goose. He's got a hurt wing. His left wing hangs lower. Probably got hit by a car or something. Junk on my baits. All these bugs on my legs. As long as I don't get bit, I don't really care. But I know mosquitoes will come out in a little bit. Surprised they're not out now. See, dude, there's stuff swimming on the top right there. But I feel like it's swimming too fast to be carp. I don't know what it is. But they for sure don't want what I'm throwing. Sorry. See, there's one swimming right there. I mean, I can see them swimming around. They just don't want to. Ooh, they just don't want what I'm throwing. It's a bummer, man. It's a bummer. think we might have to pull out the old swim bait. Might have to. Because they do not like all the racket today. Which is unusual. Man, this is crazy. I knew I stopped it too short, but I did not want to get it caught. And there's so many bait fish in here, bro. There's a bass. Yeah, I knew he was sitting right there on that bed. There's a bass literally right there. Swimming around on that bed. I've caught him before. So I can't get him to just eat the spinnerbait off the bottom. He's not gonna eat it. I know exactly what to throw in there to catch him, but he's kind of cheeky. A little jighead minnow that I bounce around on the beds. That's what I caught him with the last few times I've been out here. But it looks like that's what it's gonna have to be, because they are not interested in anything, dude. I had that one bite on the spinnerbait over there, but nothing after. Yeah, and I'm just getting all this junk on it the whole time. Dadgum, dude. And I can't catch them on jigs out here. I'll flip jigs onto their beds. Everything, bro. Can't catch them. Can't catch them. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm just not good with jigs, honestly. I only caught a few fish ever on a jig. Okay, we're gonna make the switch. After we throw the buzzbait on him for a minute. Yeah, he's not interested. Okay, we went and grabbed 2 more rods, 2 spinners, This one is basically like a lipless crankbait, but it's not, but it kind of is. Excuse me. But that's new. I wanted to try it out, and that reel is new, so I wanted to try it out. And then this is a setup that I got recently. I've had it for a little bit now. I've caught a few fish on it. It is a Daiwa, however you want to say it. Daiwa Samurai X2. It's actually super cool. Got it for like 30 bucks, I think, and it's Daiwa, so it's a really good brand. We're gonna see. I've just got this little jig head minnow on it. We're just gonna see if we can catch some of these on these little beds sitting around. Because I mean, this fish is just sitting right here in front of me. Can't see him right now. Oh, he's looking at it. I can't believe I didn't bring my sunglasses. I'd be able to see him so good if I had my sunglasses. I can't see him at all right now. I'm really just jumping. Okay, dude. What are these fish doing? I mean, that was the boil he made it look like he was a huge fish that just swam off from right there. But like, I mean, they're chasing bait fish over there in that corner, splashing around everywhere. This is crazy, bro. I just cannot catch them. Okay, we're gonna put this down for now because I'm just gonna get frustrated if I keep doing it and they don't keep eating it. So we're gonna try this new thing out that I've never done before. And I've actually got one. It's a bigger version of this. It's gold, but I've also never tried it out just because I don't really know how or when to fish it. So we're just gonna try it out and see what she's all about. Wow, she flutters in the water. It fluttered so hard. I thought that fish bit it. I'm not even kidding. That is crazy. Maybe we'll have some luck on this little guy. dude is thumping through the water. Oh, that's why I quit thumping. That is one thing about this pond, lake, whatever. Got a lot of algae. A lot of algae. Dude, it said to reel this thing slow when it was on the back hole, but like, if I don't like crank this thing, it doesn't thump through the water. So, this is why I'm trying these things out, guys, because I never used this thing before. I ain't got no clue what it does or how to fish it. Let's see, let's try to cast it back over here. I know I keep going over here and not getting anything, but ooh, that wind's kind of picking up. Okay, that thing looks pretty cool going through the water. I'm not gonna lie. If I fish it right, it looks pretty sick. I'm kind of just bobbing the tip of the rod to keep giving it that flutter in the water so that I can kind of fish it a little slower. But I don't know. They just ain't interested in nothing right now. Nothing. It looks so cool. Like I might literally keep fishing it just because it looks cool. It would be good if that sun came out so I could see these fish sitting on the bed. Oh, we got a bite on this thing. Golly, that wind is taking my line, dude. So, yeah, I see this fish swimming around right here. And he's just sitting there. We'll have to get something else to catch him. Oh, I thought I had one. Just a big old clump of algae. That's annoying. Alright, let's put this thing away. So I'm gonna have to pull out old Trusty and see if we can't catch some on the swim jig. Time is it? 5:30. How much battery I got? About half, maybe. Maybe I can make it the whole thing on this battery pack, but if not, I've got another. I just don't know how to edit to combine them if I gotta shut it down and all that. What in the world? Okay, hold on. Gotta fix that. Okay. If we can't, well, let's maybe reel it up to where we can actually cast it. See if we can get this knot out. Okay, it's out, but now you just gotta watch for it. I thought I saw it. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Here it comes. There she is. How in the world did that even happen? I mean, that's a full-blown knot. Are you kidding me? How in the world did that happen? Let's see if we can't get it out real quick. Real quick, like. Sorry guys, I'm sniffling, I know. It's pollen and everything's got my sinuses going crazy. Okay, pull it out some. Now, how? This is insane. And of course this would happen. The first stinking video. Let's maybe pull this thing out while we're trying to. Oh, nice. You got a big old hunk of gunk on it. If I don't get it here in a second, I'll just put it up and worry about it later, but you really don't want to be actually fishing with a knot in your line, because if you catch a fish, that knot is actually going to be a weak point in your line. I think I'm literally pulling out the strands of braid and not undoing the line. This is crazy. This is insane. How in the world does this... Oh, I got it, but it's frayed like crazy now. Maybe it's just that one little... I don't know. I probably should cut that out and retie it, but I'm not going to right now because, for one, I'm not using this thing anymore. And two, I don't think it really frayed it. I think it kind of just got twisted up on itself and it looks like it's frayed. But I guess we'll find out if we catch a fish on this rod and then it snaps. But no, I don't have just straight braid on this. I've got braid and then into a mono leader. That's what I do on all my rods. I don't remember why I started doing that. I saw probably an influencer or a professional say something about it, so I started doing it. But I mean, the science behind it makes sense because the braid is very strong and thin, so you can get more on it with higher poundage. But then the mono has a little stretch and give to it, so that when you set the hook, it doesn't just rip it out of the mouth. Oh wait, it's only caught on the barb. Are you kidding me? Come on. There we go. Wow. I thought that turtle was a snakehead for a second. That would have been cool seeing a snake. As long as it don't come at me. Well, if it's poisonous, I don't want it to come at me. If it's not poisonous, I don't mind. I'll catch it if it's not poisonous. But if it is, then I'll probably kill it. I'm not gonna mess around with no venomous snake. That will not be the way that I go out. this battery's going down pretty fast. Let's throw the spinnerbait a little more down this bank and see if we can't get something to bite it without getting caught in the freaking algae, dude. There, dude. I'm just trying not to get it caught in the algae. This is crazy. And with the wind, you'd think they'd be biting a lot of this stuff, but like I said, I don't know anything. Golly, bro. This is crazy. I'm not kidding, other than the first few times I came out here, this is the only time that I have not caught a fish when I've been out here. Because, I mean, they usually bite really good. Especially if you figure out what they're eating. Apparently I haven't. Alright, let's keep walking. This is crazy, dude. I might not even post this video. I mean, why would you stay and watch this entire video when I didn't catch anything? I mean, that's just a waste of time, if you're asking me. Gotta be some down in this pocket that I can catch. Gotta be. This is Okay guys, we're gonna call it because the camera's on 10% and I can't catch anything because I'm a Googan. And that's crazy. As soon as I say that, I caught one. That is insane. What a way to end the video. And on none other than the old trusty swim bait. Right in the top of the mouth, just where you want it. Nice, guys. Pretty spotted bass. And that is where we'll end it because the camera's gonna die. But thank goodness I caught one and didn't get skunked. Alright guys, well, maybe next time we'll catch a few more. But thanks for staying and watching, and I'll see you next time.